Good morning, loved ones. I hope you had a good night's sleep. I slept like a baby, which I'm very grateful for because it has been hard for me to sleep lately. I also feel so much better. I feel like the cold is losing its grip over me, and I'm gonna go out today for a walk, and I'm gonna go and pick up some stuff that I've ordered online, which I'm looking forward to check out. And I feel much lighter and much more, recovered from the cold. I'm gonna go climbing this weekend, and I'm gonna go to yoga class on Sunday, and today I'm going outside, which makes life so much more wonderful. I always think that when we are healthy, we have a zillion wishes, like we want so much, and when we are sick, the only thing we want is to be healthy. It's always good when you've been sick, you kind of you kind of realize how fortunate you are when you're not, just after, and then you forget about it again. Yeah. I've done a few really important, what did you say, like I've realizations. I've had a few like super important realizations about myself lately, and it's been through pain, through a lot of pain. I've realized that I need to make some major changes in the way I am and how I act on things. And I'm not grateful that it had to go this far. I'm not grateful that I had to push it like to where I am now, because I really don't want to be where I am. But I believe that maybe it's a place where I needed to get to realize how grand of an issue I was in, and that I actually really need to do something about how I behave in different situations. So I'm working with a psychotherapist right now, and with my program of recovery in two angles now, both like codependency and dependency. I'm a double winner, as they call it in my program, when you suffer from both codependency and addiction. So it's going to be an interesting journey that you'll participate in, because this is where I share, my everyday life. But I think that unfortunately, to actually change things in our life, it has to be so painful that we don't see any other solution, than to actually make a change. It happened to me, when I had to quit using alcohol and drugs, and it happened to me now too. I'm like, I cannot go on living the way I do. It's too painful. So I need, to capitulate. Like I need to capitulate. I think that's the word. I always say, in my recovery program, that you need to lay down and wave the white flag and say, like, I have no idea how to do this, help. And that's where I feel like I am. But then I was thinking, I do yoga every day, and I live a really healthy life. But I still struggle from these things. And I think, where would I have been if not? If I wouldn't have done this yoga every day, or if I wouldn't have done all these other healthy things. Because then sometimes, I feel like, but I do all these things and still like I end up in this pain. And then the option would probably have been like either suicidal or like, way beyond like where I am today. So even if you do right choices, if you live, your life in a kind and beautiful way, you're gonna go through pain, and things is gonna hit the fan, and it's gonna be a process, because that's life. That's a part of life. But if you do the healthy choices, and if you work with yourself, and if you actually let yourself go through this and work through it, with tools like yoga, meditation, in my case, recovery programs and psychologists and a psychotherapist, like you work through it, and you learn from it instead of running away from it. And I think it takes us like way further than we would have been if we wouldn't have done anything about it. So I feel extremely grateful now that I've been having you guys through this crisis. I've had you every day to land with, to be a part of with. We have this community where I could get help from you. Whereas, you know, I started this because I have a knowledge that I thought you guys, you know, could benefit from. So isn't that amazing? I feel extremely fortunate today, and I'm very grateful for amazing friends. I'm very grateful for the increase of views of this channel. You know, last month I had 2 million views in 1 month, which is like so amazing. And we're almost at 50,000 followers, which is, for me, it's a miracle. You know, I don't understand it, but I'm so grateful for it. And also the support you are giving me is beautiful. And I know I promised you a Patreon, and it's in the making, but I haven't been able to focus. I haven't been feeling well, so either this week or next. I'm so sorry, but I am working on it. I'm trying my best. So now we're gonna do a bit of yoga. Get down on your sitting bones and straighten up your back. Close your eyes and focus on the area between your eyebrows, the third eye looking inwards. Let this eye lead you. No. Observe what's going on in your body and in your mind. We're going to start taking control over our breath. On the inhalation, feel how your belly is expanding. On the exhalation, drag your belly button towards the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to come back to this breathing, but before we do that, we're going to do the breath of fire. And during this COVID-19 virus, we do it a little bit longer than normally. So inhale to start. Beautiful. I got a pain in my belly, so I couldn't continue. We're gonna do the hip roll. Forward. Exit back. And we're gonna switch direction. Beautiful. We're gonna come to all our fours. Place your hands straight underneath your shoulders. Place your knees straight underneath your hips. On the inhalation, come forward with your belly. Look halfway up the seat. Exhale, come down. Inhale. Exhale.
last exhalation, then stop in neutral position.
We're gonna do a strengthening and balancing exercise. So really ground your left hand and your right knee. On the inhalation, straighten out. On the exhalation, meet in the middle.
Inhale.
Exhale.
Inhale.
Exhale.
One last.
Beautiful. We're also gonna do it on the other side. So ground your right hand and your left knee. Inhale, straighten out. Exhale, meet. Good job. We're gonna come to child's pose.
And rest for a few breaths. Come forward with your hands and walk away from your body as much as you can. Beautiful.
Now we're gonna come back to tailor's position. Get down on your sitting bones and straighten your back up. Close your eyes and focus on the area between your eyebrows, the third eye looking inwards. Let this eye lead you to the area around your heart. In this area, you find an inner room where you're going to spend some time just for yourself. There's nothing that has been and nothing that will come. It's only you in this moment. Paramatmane Namaha. Sri Patanjala Yoga Darsharam Atasamadhi Padaha Hatha Yoga Nushasanam Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha Tata Drashtu Sarubevashtanam Vrittisarubhyamitanastra Vrittaya Panjataya Klishta Klishtaha. Slowly come back to the room where you are. We're gonna finish today's class together with 3 Shanti. Place your palms together in front of your heart and inhale to start. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Place your palms to your forehead for you to think good thoughts through the day, to your mouth for you to speak the truth, and to your heart for you to follow your heart and to be kind to yourself and to other people. Namaste. Thank you so much for today. You guys are the best. Remember to go out there and give. I love you and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.